Hello, welcome back to R.A.I.N. This is part 3 of the video series that I wanted to cover: status, 14th Amendment, and reparations. Before I get to the reparations part, I did mention in other videos that white and black are statuses, and it doesn't go by skin complexion. And I wanted to prove it to you with Law Dictionary. And this is Black's Law Dictionary, 4th edition. Free white persons. I don't know if you can see it. If you can, please pause the video and read if possible. But I will tell you that it does not mean Caucasian race, Aryan race, or Indo-European races, nor the mixed Indo-European, Dravidian, Semitic, and Mongolian peoples who inhabit Persia, which is currently known as Iran, or Iran, the proper pronunciation. That's all I wanted to cover with free white persons. It is status, and it doesn't mean Caucasian race. So be careful when you're calling the Caucasian people white people. That's status. Has nothing to do with their complexion, and actuality, their complexion is not white. It's pinkish, just like our complexion is not black. It's a shade of brown, because we all come in different shades of brown or copper. Let's see. I also wanted to cover the proof that colonizers got the Republican form of government from us. I'll read a little bit from my book, Who Are You? Knowing Your Ancestors. The colonizers acknowledge the fact that their government comes from us, but as they tend to do, they accompany the truth with lies for their deceptive purposes. Here is a portion of House Joint Resolution 331. With a trained eye, you will be able to see the lies. By the way, a resolution is not law. A resolution is actually an opinion. So it's not law. So don't try to use it in affidavits or anything like that. Okay, resolved by House of Representatives, the Senate concurring, that the Congress, on the occasion of the 200th anniversary of the signing of the United States Constitution, acknowledges the contribution made by the Iroquois Confederacy and other Indian nations to the formation and development of the United States. The Congress also hereby reaffirms the constitutionally recognized government-to-government relationship with the Indian tribes, which has been the cornerstone of the nation's official Indian policy. The Congress specifically acknowledges and reaffirms the trust, responsibility, and obligation of the United States government to the Indian tribes. The Congress also acknowledges the need to exercise the utmost good faith in upholding its treaties with the various tribes as the tribes understood them to be. Yeah, right. Okay. That was House Resolution 331, or Joint Resolution 331. Now this is from my book. Yes, they do acknowledge our contribution to the formation of the corporation, as well as the trust obligation that they have towards us. And you could read that from the preamble if you know what a trust is. Now for the lies. Due to the Indian Appropriations Act of 1871, which hasn't been repealed, which declares Indians as wards of the federal government, there is no government-to-government interaction. Most of the treaties made were extinguished, and the true Aboriginal peoples are labeled as Black and African American. You see where the lies? You see the lies? Terrible. But let's finish up with reparations. I want to read the law definition of reparations. Black's Law Dictionary, 4th edition. Reparation, the redress of an injury, amends for a wrong inflicted. That is the definition. Now, let's tie everything together. If you have a status, if you have a low status, such as Negro, Black, Colored, African American, and you claim yourself to be a U.S. citizen, you will not receive reparations. Period. Not in the amount that they really owe our people. I mean, take this all the way back to the end of the Civil War, or the the commercial mercenary war. The Civil War, our people were supposed to get 40 acres and a mule. I think that was for each family or something like that. You know what? I don't like using that word family, because the original definition of it is a house full of servants. Yes, look that up. But supposed to get 40 acres and a mule. And you were supposed to be taught about nationality and birthrights, and supposed to get us back on our feet as far as us governing ourselves on our land. But it didn't happen, and that's when the 14th Amendment comes in. Let me back up. The Freedmen's Bureau was disbanded. The money was stolen because the Caucasians didn't want to surrender the land back to us, back to the original owners. They didn't want to do that, so they brought in the 14th Amendment. They said, if you're born in the United States, you're a U.S. citizen. The Democrats, they had the right idea, but I don't agree with their methods of killing our people. But they had the right idea, saying that we should not be able to vote within their government, and they're correct, because the United States of America was built for them. I mean, it was constructed by our ancestors for them. And if, like I said it before, if you claim to be a U.S. citizen and you're using the term Negro, Black, Colored, African American, which is a low status, and you're not recognized in law, you're not going to get reparations at all. Because what nation do you represent? There is no African American nation, no Black nation, no Colored nation, no Negro nation. Now, if you claim to be a Moor and you go about trying to get the reparations, you might just win. But you gotta remember, we're under colonial occupation, so not everything is gonna go our way. But I wanted to conclude this video. Thank you for coming to R.A.I.N. Peace.